Hello everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, this is Dragon Sun Alchemy. This is my alchemist table where we dive into the tarot, take a look at your psyche, bring in a guided message from spirit, and try to transmute some energies. I call it spiritual alchemy. I'm going to use my Tarot of the Owls deck, and I would like to do some chakra healing today. I have chakra stones here. I have one for one color, that corresponds to each of the chakras. Chakras, if you're unfamiliar, are vortexes of energy, spirals, like pools of emotions in your body, right? That co-align, and they deal with emotions, okay? And spirituality to me is dealing with emotions, and spiritual alchemy is transmuting painful emotions into positive emotions. And each chakra can be blocked by a shadow emotion or negative aspect of an emotion, and can be amplified and deals with the light side of an emotion. So the first chakra, we have the root chakra, deals with the color red, deals with survival, and can be blocked by fear. Next we have the sacral, sorry, I wanted to say that correctly, sacral chakra, deals with the color orange, deals with pleasure, and it can be blocked by guilt. Next we have the solar plexus chakra, deals with the color yellow. It is the way you present yourself to the world, in other words, where your ego resides, and can be blocked by feelings of shame. Next we have the heart chakra, the color green. This deals with love and can be blocked by sorrow or grief. Next we have the throat chakra. This is light blue. It deals with communication and can be blocked by lies. Next we have the third eye chakra. It is dark blue or indigo. This deals with intuition and can be blocked by illusion. And finally, we have crown chakra, purple. And this deals with your higher spiritual connection with your higher self, with spirit, spiritual realms, and can be blocked by feelings of attachment to material possessions, to others, your human life, so on. Okay, I'm going to pull a card for each chakra as we go, and let's just get started. This one wanted to come out. So, what is the collective fearful of? Three of Pentacles. Maybe you're afraid of working with others, afraid of not being able to find what you seek. Ooh, that's a deep one. What if what you're searching for you never receive? Okay, so some advice for that, Spirit. What if you never find what you receive? Judgment is your advice. Okay, I feel like that's a little blatant, but the Spirit's saying, you just have to have the right judgment of being able to identify when what you seek is right in front of you, right? It's like these two owls are pecking in the dirt trying to find these pentacles, and this third one is saying, it's right here, okay? Nothing to fear. just practice, you know, being aware. I heard in another reading, you know, the tarot reader was talking about blessings, and it's like the light aspect or emotion behind blessings is being grateful, right? And the shadow aspect was being unaware that you have blessings. Okay. So Spirit is just saying, you know, don't be afraid of never finding what you seek. Have the proper judgment. That, yeah, okay. You get what I'm saying. Next chakra. What are you feeling guilty about? Death. Putting something to rest. It could be you had to let go of something or someone and you're feeling kind of guilty about it. Okay? Right off the bat, I know Spirit's gonna say, don't feel bad. Okay, you had to let them or it go. Queen of Cups. Yeah. In order to love yourself harder, okay? You had to let go of it. Maybe it was something that's not good for you because it was not serving you. Okay. Why is this one coming out? Yeah, it was not serving you and it wasn't leading you on your spiritual path, okay? But in letting this go, right? Letting these cups go, letting them spill, now you're not overburdened and you can walk up these stairs and continue on your path. Okay. Next chakra, solar plexus chakra. What are you feeling ashamed of? Now, shame and guilt are very similar, but guilt comes from within, whereas shame comes from, you know, being, you know, occupied with how others feel towards you, right? It's more like outward shame. Okay, what? This one or this one? Spirit. What is the collective feeling ashamed of? Tricky. I feel like there's two that wants to come out. Like maybe there's two groups here. Don't know. Okay. Whoa, okay. First one is Four of Pentacles. Feeling ashamed of keeping things to yourself. That's interesting. You have Four of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles came out with it. So maybe this is the advice. Right? Four of Pentacles, keeping things to yourself. Five of Pentacles, is this the advice or is it part of the shame, Spirit? Knight of Swords. Okay. I feel like this is part of the shame. So, keeping to yourself and like leading others in a way that makes you seem like you're also suffering, but in reality, you have everything you need. And like in reality, you're not suffering. So maybe some dishonesty here. Trying to make yourself seem like you're part of the group, but you're really not. And that could cause some feelings of shame. Excuse me. So the advice here, Spirit, the sun. Okay. Solar plexus energy right here, right? Being yourself. Don't be dishonest. Just be yourself, and you don't have to pretend like you're suffering too. I know there could be, okay, so there could be this feeling of shame because you're not suffering and others are, and you're like, you know, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, my life's going fantastic, and they're over here like crying, you know? It just feels, you know, like it's mean. But the advice here is just be your warm, sunny self, okay? Because that could like help them dry their tears. All right, the sun can help the precipitation dry up. You have the opportunity to help people by being yourself and not by being dishonest in any way. Okay. Interesting how the sun came out for the solar plexus. I love the colors. Coordinating here. Alright. Heart chakra. Every time I get to the heart chakra, I feel like this is where a lot of people are feeling a bit stuck. So, what is the collective feeling sad about, or feeling grief for, feeling sorrow in their heart? The devil. Some of y'all struggle to take care of yourself. You know, like you don't have the self-acceptance, and it's self-love that's making your soul, your higher self really sad. Okay? Or it's making you sad. Because I mean, it can be hard, like if you haven't learned self-care, like you haven't practiced in like self-care and self-acceptance and like just loving yourself for who you are, fully accepting you and all of the shadow aspects with it, okay? Accepting those darker parts of yourself, right? Because like all of this could be, you know, leading into, you know, there's fear, there's guilt, there's shame about the shadow, the internal, you know, devil card is, I always get like inward, like this has to do with the self. And that can be hard. It'd be really, like, it's taken me a long time to get where I am at, where I do accept mostly who I am and all of, you know, the dark parts of, you know what I'm talking about, right? Because we're not perfect, and finding a space of love for yourself, I feel like catches a lot of people in their tracks, right? And it's hard to get past the heart chakra. And this is where the big jump is from solar plexus to heart. There's a portal there. And yeah, it's a tough one. So advice, spirit, for the collective. 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and I feel like that came out in reverse. Okay, that's not correct. Okay. 5 Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Okay. It's okay to ask for help when you need it, right? And it's like the 6 of Wands, she's standing on a stage, and like she is who she is. and she's, you know, she's just being herself. She's seen within all of the good parts, right? And being victorious in recognizing that we are human, we're not perfect, but we are beautiful just the way we are. And you are enough, okay? You are enough. And how I have processed a lot of self-love and like moving into a self-loving energy is just to keep reminding yourself that you are enough. Just saying it over and over until you believe it, right? Just fake it till you make it. You are enough. And practicing self-care, right, is very important. And also thinking about it like it used to feel foreign to me to even think about what it means to love yourself. You're like you just felt so foreign, right? But then I would think about how much I love others, and like, you know, how much I love my husband and my children, and, you know, like my family and friends, and like translating that, or transposing, right, what it feels like to love someone else and what you would do for someone else, and just start doing it to yourself and doing it for yourself, right? Hygiene, okay, taking a shower, brushing your teeth every day, also like brushing your teeth in the mirror and saying nice things, looking yourself in the eye, okay? That can be very hard for some people, to just look at your eyes in the mirror and say nice things, because you got to show up for yourself, right? Even if you have no one else around you, you will always be with yourself. And to have yourself as your friend, as your number one, is so powerful. And it is possible. So I'm here for you guys, okay? I feel it. Take a deep breath. You can get there. Okay, moving on. Throat chakra, communication, also creativity, can be blocked by lies. Lies we tell ourselves, lies we tell others, just dishonesty. So what is the collective being dishonest about? Okay, this one really wants to come out. 8 of Pentacles. So it could be feeling dishonest about working too hard. Clarification. That won't work. Hold on. It's like you don't have to keep working and working and working. Okay, you don't have to tell yourself you gotta keep working. You are good enough. Right. Okay. You are good enough. Right? It's like, what's keeping you up at night? What are you being dishonest about? Could be a lot of things, right? But you don't realize. You just don't realize you're being dishonest. I'm a little bit confused here, Spirit. What's going on? Page of Wands and Page of Swords. Okay. Can we just start over? I don't understand. What is the collective being dishonest about, or what are they not fully being truthful about? Okay. What? Okay, 9 of Wands and the Magician. Yeah, it's like still working really hard and oh, okay, makes sense. You don't have to force creativity. You don't have to keep working. Okay, yeah, you don't have to work hard. Okay, this is a whole new like zeitgeist shift, okay, because Pluto went from Capricorn, which is hard work, into Aquarius, which is an air type, and it's just much more flowy. But it's also shifting the way we see work, and we don't have to work so hard because we are magicians, right? You don't have to be overburdened. You don't have, like, I get it, we're tired, right? We've done all this work. We've just worked, action, trying to make things happen. But we are magicians, okay? And we can manifest by, like, getting into a receptive mode and just letting opportunities fall on your lap. Just asking Spirit, putting your intentions out there and letting things happen and letting things come to you. All you have to do is show up. I'm not saying just like sit back and do nothing, but we don't have to break our backs anymore, okay? You don't have to. And you know, you don't have to work super hard in order to deserve something. Yeah, because you are inherently deserving of your desires. You are inherently deserving of your desires. Okay, Spirit made me say that twice. Advice for this one. Yeah. Okay, this is like normally like a conflict card, but I see like these wands being thrown up in the air and just broken. Like, just forget about it, right? Forget about working hard. Bring in the energy of the magician, because you are the magician. Okay, almost there. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I'm excited to finally get through this reading because I've tried multiple times. All right, next, third eye chakra, intuition, blocked by illusion. So the illusion here I'm getting is the Chariot. And right at the bat I'm thinking, you don't have to make big changes. Oh, okay. Yeah, the illusion is, in order to be happy, your external circumstances have to be a certain way, or you have to like move to where the grass is greener. But that is a tricky mindset, right? That sort of mindset will never bring you internal fulfillment, okay? You have to find a way to be satisfied with where you are and to see your blessings. Yeah, and if you've ever listened to Abraham Hicks, she talks about like getting into the vortex and acting as if your manifestations and your desires have already happened, right? It's like if you desire a new home, but you're like dissatisfied with where you are now, it's like take care of your home as if it were like the newer one, or it's like you don't have to move to where the grass is greener, right? That's not how you get there. The illusion, if you were to clear it, right, is to intuitively know that your desires are on their way to you. Like spiritually, You've put the intention out there, right? You're getting into the receptive mode, receiving energy. And like the manifestations, like spirit's working on it, right? And it's already happened. And the 3D reality just takes some time to catch up. And that's the illusion here. It's like, if you're focused on the lack, you're not seeing that there is no lack. Like I hope I'm making sense here. There's multiple parts to this. What you focus on grows. So if you're focusing on your external circumstances are not what you want, you're experiencing the contrast of what you don't want in order to know what you do want, right? If you're focusing on the lack, or just, you know, something's not what you want it to be, then you're not going to get to where you want to be. You need to just hold the frequency of what you want as if it has already happened, because it has, on like a higher realm, right? On a higher frequency, like like on the 5D, it's happening. It just takes some time to trickle down and physically change. Okay, hope that made sense. The advice, yeah, celebrate. Like, live your life as if you've got that money, right? Live your life as if you have that lover. Like, you know, it's like dress up as if you're going on a date every day. That sort of energy, right? Just celebrate. Life is a celebration, and we're here to enjoy it, right? Okay. Final chakra, crown chakra. Deals with spiritual connection to your higher self, and is blocked by material possessions or like attachment. It's blocked by attachment. So what are you feeling overly attached to? 10 of Cups, your desires. If you are overly attached to your desires on the outcome, it gets befuddled. Okay, you gotta set your intention. Say, okay, that like I really want my own home, a nice home, my own space for my family to thrive in, right? Put it out there and then start acting as if it's already happened. Don't be thinking about, you know, it's gotta be 2 stories, it's gotta have 5 bedrooms, it's gotta have this and that, and I'm going to get it by, you know, like trying to put all of the details and you know, just trust that it'll be exactly what you want it to be, or something better, right? If you are too attached to the outcome, that divine connection to your manifestations, it's it adds resistance. Okay, the advice for that, yeah, having like trusting in spirit and your intuition that your cup is full and overflowing, and the abundance is here. Did it. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're still here at the end, I appreciate you. I'm so grateful for you. I love you. And I wish peace and love and healing upon you all. See you next time. Okay, if you're still here, I have some bonus content for you. The other night, I was in meditation and I got this download from Spirit about the Earth Star Chakra and the Soul Star Chakra. Now, I have not done any research on these 2 chakras, and so like what I got is just what I intuitively saw, I was shown. But I thought it was really interesting, right? The earth star chakra is like lower than your root. Okay, it's deeper, it's connected to the earth, and I got this like word to describe it was absorptive, and I feel like that also means like receptive, and it's an interesting, so receptive is like feminine energy, right? Divine feminine energy. And the other one, the soul star chakra, right? I got the word casting, which is like complete opposite from absorptive, but casting outward, or in other words, masculine energy. And then I also saw the colors that correlated with these chakras. For the earth star chakra was like black, right? And in my little chakra bowl, like where I kept all of these chakra stones, I had a black and a white stone as well before I had this download, okay? Before I even knew about the earth star chakras and the soul star chakras. So I had a black one, right? And black is like absence of color. In other words, is like absorptive, and it's like all of the colors combined. And you think about like roots, like plant roots in the earth are absorptive, and they like absorb water and minerals from the soil. And then soul star chakra, right? I saw the color white, and white is like a reflection of all of the colors. So I thought that was very interesting, how like along with the 7 chakras, you also have like a divine feminine energy and a divine masculine energy. And I always see in my mind's eye the flow of the chakra energies, like if they're all in alignment. I always see like a toroidal field, like an aura around you. Like it's coming up, right? Like chakras flow in this direction and they go up and out, and then I feel like the energy comes back in and absorbed through the earth star chakra, and then is reflected or casted out by the soul star chakra. Feminine and masculine energies. And I just thought that was so cool how like those downloads just came to me, and I thought it was very interesting. And I feel like this correlates with the process of manifestation. It could be hard to manifest if your chakras are blocked, and that's because that energy flow, that toroidal field, is interrupted, or it is not in like full flow. It's not in its full force, right? So I haven't looked up you know, like what those chakras represent, so I could be like, it could be total different interpretation from others, or it could be the same, and that would be mind-blowing. But just thought I would share that with you all, for those of you who are still watching. Yeah, thank you. And yeah, that's all I have to talk about. So again, thank you, and peace and love and healing upon you.